I'm going to take you a tour on my paludarium now that everything is pretty much finished. Just waiting on about 3 plants to come in from Ecuador. They'll be here at the end of the month. Well, they'll be here at the 1st of October. Alright, so let's start here. This is the fan controller. This first knob controls the 40 millimeter, no, I think it's a 60 millimeter fan in here. It's a double ball bearing fan. It's really quiet. Then we got the second knob controls this fan, and the third one controls this fan, and the fourth one controls this fan that's on top of the T5. All these are really quiet fans. Alright, and then we got this fan back here. We'll get that in a minute. Alright, let's go over the lighting. Got two 6700K bulbs in here, the Core Life T5 high outputs. Over here we have a Jungle Dawn type fixture that's I got in from China. Over here we have a LED strip, and on there we have another Stealth double ball bearing fan. No. And the misting system just kicked on. Alright, as you can see, it's only on 10 seconds. Alright, I'm going to pop these doors off, and then we're going to take a look at the paludarium. But let's just give a look with the doors on. I got this tag from, I think it's White Forest Cloud Design. I gotta check the name again, but I'll link them in the description. They make some awesome looking tags. This is actually a picture of one of my frogs that I got them to use. Alright, I'm gonna pop these doors off real quick. Alright, so now I got the doors popped off. Let's get you a full tank shot. As you can see, it's pretty dense in there, like jungles are supposed to be. Alright, over here we have some orchids. This is Pothoris gracemilia. This is Lephantis gargoya. This is let's see, where's those tags? I can't pronounce some of these. Pretty sure this one is Porglossum arium. And then we got a Playsteel rectiglosa here, and a Playsteel rectiglosa there. Or this one might be the Playsteel. There's another one right here. Then we have the one that I got from this one Dendroboard member. I don't think it's going to survive. I mean, it wasn't shipped very well and whatnot, but yeah. Alright, so we have some Limophyllum microphyllum right here. Got some Tislandias. Here's these mosses that you see around here, like 5 different kinds of mosses. I got them from a Dendroboard member. Here's a jewel orchid. If there's a jewel orchid. There's another one that's going to be shooting off of that one. Right there's a division from this orchid over here that I put over here. Alright, so we got a split seed hut in there. It's molded over right now. I dumped some springtails on there. Hopefully it'll they'll get rid of all that, or I'll just wait. Alright, we got some, this is Markgravia, I think it's SP Suriname. This one right here is Rectiflora. And we right here is a shingling plant. I forget what it's called. It was a freebie that was sent to me. It's got this vine coming up that I just put up there, and it wraps around the back. Here we have Microgamma heterophilia. Back there we have some Philodendron fantasy burl marks. Got some Markgravia stensi, I think that's what it's called. I forget what this one called. It's a binding plant. Alright, so anyways, we got some bromeliads around here. Oh yeah, there's Bulbophyllum laxiflorum up there in the corner. I got this Tillandsia coming that I'm going to be putting right here next to the moss. And I got Dracula Lotax coming, and Lephantes Calidicton, something like that. It's like this one here. It's like this one here, but slight darker. There's also a couple places, like some of these came off here, like there's a Lephantes Gargoyle right here. There's one somewhere else, I forget where I put it. Alright, but also in various spots we have some more Limnophyllum microphyllum. Right there's one. Right there's one. Then I got one in the back there. Then we got some prostrata, some Peperomia prostrata, some Peperomia Ecuador. Here's a Peperomia. I really like Peperomia plants. Back there we have a small version of Wandering Jew. Then next to it, some Paulownia repens. Down there is another, well no, I think that's a Palea. Or no, it's Peperomia. Alright. So over here we have the water feature. It's being hooked up to it. It's a Tom's Rapids canister filter. Let's turn this light on so you can see. So that's a Tom's Mini Rapids canister filter. Here's the intake. The intake tube is there's a notch cut out of the back, and there's on the end of the tube is a strainer. Alright, so this is actually the return tubing, two different pieces. I put them together. I have a ball valve here where I can control the flow. Alright, this is some fake rock that I did. There's like an overflow box up here. I put some moss in front of it. Hopefully the moss will be able to handle all that water. But without the moss, it just kind of shoots out a little bit. I'm going to see how it goes, and if it doesn't work out, then I'm just going to swap it out. Same kind of moss over there in the corner. Let's see, we have some Chiquita Linda right here. Some Tiger Cub in the back. These right here are like a Fireball hybrid. That one right there I do believe is Cougar. This one right here, I forget. Then we got Blushing Tiger in the back with some Midnight behind it. This one's Diablo Negro. Yeah, then we got a Tislandia up here. Alright, let's go over this airflow real quick. So you got the intake over here, which is right there. Can't even see. The intake is right here. Then it flows through this box and comes out here. And I put a airflow thing on there, which is made from chloroplast. I put that on there. It'll direct the airflow back across the vivarium. Up here we have a petite Anubis. There's another one over there. We got some duckweed and some salvia. Got some dwarf hairgrass in here. There's a few of them in there. Little Maramos. There's two of those in there. Some dwarf jawba ferns. The fish are hiding. But inside here is 4 celestial pearl danios. They're rather shy. They do come out and stuff when I'm not around, but they probably hear me talking. Alright, also we have some begonia little darlings. There's one. There's one. We got some Palea up here. Let's see, some Ficus Lance leaf. There's another one. Where'd it go? It's back there somewhere. Back here in the back, we have some what is it? Begonia glabella or something like that. It's this one right here. There's some of my Azureus that are going to be going in this tank. I'm just letting the tank acclimate. I think that's just about it as far as plants and whatnot. Right there's Margravia round leaf or something, or maybe that's an SP Surrey name. I'm going to be adding an umbellata in here, but it was a cutting that was only like maybe like that big. But I'm gonna let it grow up some, because like even though they don't attach until there's new growth, I mean look at that. I mean it's coming up, and I wanted to. Oh, there's the other Picus lance leaf. I want it to like actually look natural, and like just sticking an umbellata like up here. I mean it's just, it needs to have some growth on there, like all these ones that have been sent to me before. One sec. Alright, so here's the umbellata I got. I was told it's a very slow grower, so that's why I wanted a decent sized cutting, because so I can just pin it up, and whenever it does get new growth, it'll attach itself. But I'm gonna have to wait until this one grows up, or probably just try to find somebody who has a rooted. Alright, here's another orchid that I forgot to mention. It's this one right here. I'm not even going to try to, well, let's see, Diploglobium stephalarium. It's got these crazy aerial roots. It'll create these cascading flowers. So will the Pothoris glaciamelia. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about the vibarium. There's some moss up here. This is oak leaf litter. It's got some of the accents that are natural. There's some acorn cup ends that I'm kind of using as little cups. I don't know. Just looks more natural. I'm going to be getting some Sabro sea pods here soon. Oh, I'm getting a tester in from Canon Aquatics. They're sending me a free tester to see if it's even big enough for the Azureus to climb into. And hopefully that works out, and I'll have like one in the back corner, one over here, and so like it's going to create a lot of hiding places. And I do have like some of those Azureus are definitely climbers. And I know some people are going to say something about the depth of the water. I mean, we only got maybe like, this is probably about 3 inches, not that much. But the possibility of drowning. But there is a member on Danger Board that has had a tank set up for like, I do believe a year or maybe a couple years. And he's never had any drowning issues whatsoever. And his water is extremely deep. Like his water is deeper than my whole tank. So yes, it is like a factor, but will it happen? Most likely not. But we'll see. There's that tag again. I really like this tag. This is one of the first pictures I took of the Azureus in that tank over there. This is just pretty much just a little quarantine tank. Alright, so yeah, that's my paludarium. Let's give you a little scan. I'm debating on whether or not to remove the Java moss. I'm not too sure. Do you guys think that that looks natural? I just got tired of the bare rocks. I mean, the rocks don't look 100% natural anyways, but I like the way they looked. I wanted to create, like, there's this one spot right here that's pretty awesome. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got this swirling drip inside there. The Azureus can get up in there if they get over there. I'm thinking about putting a piece of wood over in that corner over there. That'll pretty much be like a bridge, so the Azureus can get over here and climb up the water feature and whatnot. They can explore the whole entire tank. I mean, I guess they can really get over there from right here. There's a piece of wood in there that I might try to see if it works. Alright, well, I've talked too much. This video is like 15 minutes long. But yeah, this is my Azureus paludarium.